Well, good afternoon from Two Happy Children Farm. Saturday afternoon, and I'm just getting back from the farmer's market, and wanted to show you one of our tomato fields. We're farming in central Texas, so we end up with usually 5 plantings of tomatoes, and I'm in my 6-week-old field here, which is probably going to harvest here in about a month or so. So this is like the 4th planting that we did this year, and let's check how it's doing. So what I'm doing today is we've twined it 3 times already, and what I'm doing is just checking on moisture. We're expecting some rain next week and cloudy temperatures, but meanwhile the way I check moisture is to just take some soil up under, and it should pack a little bit. So we're medium wet right now with the water I'm sending it, and since we're going to go cloudy and a little rainy, I'm just going to leave the water sitting where it is. I think we're doing an hour and a half a day, so it's drinking up a little bit more than I'm putting out right now, and with the rain it'll slow down a little. Today we have 90-degree weather, and we have a UV index around 12 here in central Texas, so these tomatoes are really working their butts off. We plant hot set varieties, but this one isn't known to be a heat set variety because it's planted when it was, and we should get plenty of fruit because we haven't been getting 80-degree nights yet. So this is a 602 from BHN, and it's a vigorous plant, covers its fruit. We hardly lose any for sunburn, but also it's vigorous, so it gets really tall and kind of get hard to manage. But we like it because it's tolerant to tomato spot wilt virus. We've had tons of problems with non-tolerant varieties like Florida 91, and you'll end up losing your entire crop, or it'll be just completely lethargic. But given the vigorous growth of these, they're not having any issues with wilt virus. So when we plant, we're planting for farmers market and a few restaurants, so we're not planting acres of tomatoes. So each of our subsequent plantings is around 500 at a time. This planting was done in May 1st, right next to it. And then down there was another planting that's around May 25th. And that one kind of ends our season for us. Typically that one might get into September and just go dormant a little bit. And then once we get cooler weather, it'll flush and start setting fruit. But this early May planting is normally our reliable harvest for August. So you can see what we're doing. Anyways, they're loving this heat, loving the sun. And as I walk through here, I'm really just looking for plant uniformity. Here's a plant that has an issue. Thing I always suspect is southern blight. I don't see any mold growing there, so I'll just take it back and document this one. Caught something and it's gone, but it's only one, so that's what we're doing, looking for uniformity, fruit setting. And we also look at the top. We want a good healthy green top and lots of blooms. That means the plant is still working hard and making sure it can grow. And down beneath we'll see some tomatoes. So that's our tomato field. This is our 3rd planting on the left, 4th and 5th. And we can work through the season up until freeze, but we have all always hit the dormant problem when it gets hot. In these last 2 plantings, I do have a new heat set variety. I planted like 40% of them. I don't have a lot of hope, but we'll see, because it can get 80 degree nights here in Texas. So it's always something worth trying. So thanks for watching. We'll get back to looking at the other crops.